Andy and Paul, welcome back to Lake Macquarie for the 2023 round 4 of the Australian Offshore Superboats. Mate, and guys, congratulations to you both. Second place, you've got to be pretty happy with that.
Yep, pretty happy. We've had a bad run this season and things going wrong, so yeah, it's good to progress a bit further, and the boat's getting better. It's just comes down to proper selection now, so we'll see what happens.
And you're the throttle man, Paul, still?
Yep, still on the throttle, still on the sticks, making it go fast.
And what size category is this one?
Supercat outboard,
Yep.
600 horsepower.
So those offshore powerboats, they're a bit more bigger than what these things are.
The bigger,
Yeah,
extreme boats,
yeah.
and they're running big block V8s inside, so yep, they're probably a good 20 mile an hour faster than us. Yeah.
So the last time I saw you, which was back in 2019, what team were you driving for then?
I was still on the same boat, just changed owners, so still the same seat. So,
Okay. And Andy, mate, congratulations on second place.
Thank you.
How did you find the conditions out on the beautiful shores of Lake Macquarie?
Yeah, it was a bit of a mixed bag. Every corner of the racetrack had a bit of a different feel to it, but the boat handled it really well. A bit bumpy up the northeastern corner, but yeah, it was a fun race. The boat handled really well. The boat felt probably the best it's felt all season, actually by far. So we're pretty happy with it. But yeah, just trying to keep up these boys with these new engines. We've got a bit on our hands, but it's still a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun today.
Yeah, and how many boats are up against you guys in that class?
There's 4 teams, so the 4 of us are all extremely competitive on and off the track. So yeah, there's a lot of banter in the background and in the pits. So it's the whole experience of coming to these races, the whole meetings, is just unreal. Everyone gets along. We're all good mates and have a good time.
So Andy, are you the owner and team owner of this boat?
I am, yes. I own it with a friend of mine, Doris and Sue. They're not here this weekend, but yeah, they come to most of our races, and yeah, it's been me and Paul in the boat since I bought it. So yeah, it's been an awesome journey. We won Australian Championship last year, and yeah, this year hasn't been as good, but it was good today.
And Paul, tell me about mate, how have you found the season?
yeah, it was a bit of a shame in Melbourne that we did a gearbox that put us out of 2 races, and you really can't come back from those points unless others have a DNF. So it's been a few growing pains, and getting the props and the engines running. We've had a few gremlins, so it's all working forward. It's getting better, so it's good.
And where did that happen, Paul?
That was in Wyndham.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we had to spin out and then flew a gearbox, so that sets you back a little bit.
First race in the first round.
Yeah,
It's a good start to the season.
And Andy, do you think you'll go up to the extreme class one day, or are you just going to stay and have fun?
Look, it's a bit of a pipe dream, really. It all comes down to how
Dollars.
much money you got in the bank. So,
Yeah.
look, maybe one day. At this stage, mate, we're pretty happy where we are with this boat. So, it's a lot of fun. It's the logistics are a lot easier than the big boats with the whole thing. So, running the boats, it's in regards to motorsport, it's an affordable motorsport compared to a lot.
Yeah.
So that's certainly an appealing thing to keep the bank pretty happy.
Yeah, so how much is it to run this class out of than the extreme class?
Well, it depends how far you go with your setup. You know, we've got a truck as well. There's a bit of an investment in that, but once you've got everything set up, you can be in between 35,000 a year, 40 grand, and that's everything. That's from travel to accommodation to parts to fixing. You know, you can always have a blow up a motor and have to rebuild it, but if you bank on about 35 to 40 a year, that's pretty reasonable.
And Paul, you're doing throttle. So as I was talking to Darren, Pete was Izzy's throttle man. So can you explain to me what's your job and what's his? He tried to explain it to me, but I didn't really understand it properly. So can you try, because you've known me a little bit more than anyone here in the sport, so can you try and explain to me what your job is in as throttle man, please?
Well, it's like you're driving a car and you put your foot on the throttle, on the accelerator.
Which is the accelerator.
Except we've got 2 sticks in our hands, one for each engine, and you're trimming the boat as well. So the throttle man does the trimming and makes it go the speed.
Yep.
So you've got to control that and control it off the waves. In the rough race, you're on and off. You don't over rim it. In the big waves, They like this today was pretty well flat out. Just got to back off a little bit and settle the boat into the corners, and then you're back onto it. So sometimes it depends on the conditions of the course. You're working hard, or we were working pretty hard today, but it just depends on how you race and what the weather is.
And how's the conditions out there on the beautiful shores of Lake Macquarie?
It was changed through the course. The wind came up a bit more, and we got a little bit kitey on some, and it was a bit rough on some corners. So that was a good mixed bag out there. So they kept everybody honest.
A lot of spectators over in Warners Bay.
I did have one glance. It would look like it, but I really was concentrating on racing, so I wasn't looking around. We were pretty busy.
So you guys are leading the championship. Is that correct?
No, we not this year. We won the championship last year, and the Oz One championship.
Yep.
So this year, unfortunately, we because of a couple of did not finish this, it sort of put us way behind. It's very hard to come back from those couple of races, losing those points. So.
And have you been a driver yourself, Paul?
Oh, only once or twice.
And how did you find it?
I still like the throttle seat.
You
I
just
like that, yeah.
You like the easy job.
30 years of sitting in that seat, you stick to what you know.
Yeah.
So that's all good.
And what was your rev limiter going down the straights, like on coming out of A heading down to turn B and C?
You don't really look at it. You can only go as fast.
You can't see it.
You're just going as fast as you can go. So
Yeah.
it's same as they say, what's your speed? Well, you're not looking at the speed. You're looking at the person in front of you, trying to beat them. So you just got to look at that stuff, and they're your goal. And if you're out in front, you got to stay in front. So
Yeah.
Look.
And Andy, question for you, mate. If there was conditions like, say, these boats, if you got a water spray from another, like say 222 or Maritino or whoever, Dynamic or whoever it was, and they put water on your windscreen, do you think they could bring in windscreen wipers or something like that?
No, well, there's a product called Rain-X, so we put that on the windshield to bead the water off, but you're usually hitting close to 180 kilometres an hour, so the water dissipates very quickly.
So these boats are probably basically faster than what a GP Hydro is basically.
Different type of racing, but not in a straight line, even around a corner. I think a GP Hydro boat would certainly get us, but as soon as you get any chop, we'd be going through it, or we'd be going over the top of it. So different kind of racing, but different horses for different courses there for sure.
And do you know Dave Warby, the jet boat driver that wants to do the water speed record? How do you think he's going to go? Do you reckon he's going to break his father's record, or what do you reckon, Paul?
Oh, I mean, that's crazy stuff.
Oh,
that's crazy, and good luck to them. And if they can, wonderful. It's not something I would ever envision myself being doing, but they have given a good crack, and if they can do it, that is absolutely wonderful for them and wonderful for the country.
And what do you think, Andy?
Oh, go for it. I think it'd be unreal. I know they've been doing a lot of testing.
Now that Ken's gone, I think he needs to.
Yeah. Look, I followed a little bit on social media, and it's great stuff for Australia.
Have you ever seen the boat
No.
up close?
No.
Mate, what an awesome piece of equipment it is.
Yeah, no, I'd like to see it, but that's. I hope they do it.
Yeah, I hope they do too.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thanks for talking to Andy Bowen from Andy's Powerboat videos. Enjoy the rest of the weekend and go get them.
Awesome. Thanks
Guys. Appreciate it.
brother.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're nuts.
I think